your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I'll call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Welcome once again, Ben Simmons at 2K TV. It's always so nice to catch up with you. So give me your thoughts on 2K21 and Next Gen.
I'm excited. I feel like every year it just continues to grow, and I'm excited to play it.
What is your My Player build in 2K21, and are there any differences from last year's?
Pretty much me, but with just crazy.
There was no mistaking the Thunder as they got off the bus. Only one team in the league always looks that sharp. A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Thunder. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're already looking to the offseason, and that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Hill. Then there's Horford. And it's Baisley in at the 4-man position. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. And it's Payton in at the point. And so off the tip, it's New York. Down low, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man. Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And here is Payton after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Randall on the assist by Payton.
Well, the muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
And that one drops.
Have to admire when a big man like Horford runs the floor gracefully like that.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Passes it to Randall. Now here's Bullock. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Here's Payton. Boy, he was something else against Utah. To the wing right side for 3, Bullock. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And a fast break now for New York. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Bullock. He kicks to Payton. Now, here's Barrett. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Randall. That one good for 2.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
For 3, Hill. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A soft touch from Elfrid Payton. A little tricky there with the floater.
George, count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Hill, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Now that release looked to be a little bit higher, and Hill is used to shooting over the defense at his size.
Lobbed up there for Robinson.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
First one falls for him.
There's a big European movement to get players into the NBA. Seems like recently it's come from the Great White North, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has come down to make an impact in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here is Payton. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Randall. Off the inbound, no good. The Thunder with the lead. And Hill throws it down.
See him change speed that time in transition. When you do that, George Hill becomes very dangerous.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hill. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and the Knicks miss again.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
looking here at some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 19 points per game last year, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Thunder leading by 8. The 3 from Hill. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Pass to Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside, and he got creative to score there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Right wing, and here's Bullock from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And that's now 20 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. Here's Bullock. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
And it's Hill penetrating. Count that one. Hill's got 14 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Randall throws it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Here's Dort. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Barrett, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Knicks trail by 13. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Barrett. Burks, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Rivers in for Payton. Here's Melodon. Buries it down low. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Rivers passes to Knox. Over Melodon. And he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Bucket is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Melodon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Here's Rivers. Boy, that win against the Jazz, he's another guy who really showed up to play. To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Diallo. Rebounded by Knox.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Knicks trail by 15. To the inside. Here's Randall. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now Rivers. No points in the game yet for him.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
The Thunder leading by 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Off target from the baseline.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old-school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Burks looking around. Here's Knox. They get it back. Randall. And again, it's New York.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. That one goes in. Diallo's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Inside, here's Burks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Burks. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Dort gets it to go. He has 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Rivers scanning the floor. Burks in the corner. Trying to get open is Randall. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Burks on the wing, wide open. No good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
Yeah, he played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC. and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Knicks trail by 14. Rivers passes to Knox for three. Rebound by Muscala. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 9. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Dort. Oh!
Yeah.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Rivers. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
Knicks trail. 48-63.
Here's Dort. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Melodon. Williams is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. The shot by Melodon, no good. Knicks trail by 15. Knox the pass to Burks. Noel wide open. He fires. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pokusevski, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. So he gets them both. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Here's Dort. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Knox. Some nice passing by New York here. Burks shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for New York, Alec Burks. Taking a shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Burks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And the Thunder making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. The Thunder leading by 15. Here's Pokusevski, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 17.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
It's stolen by Barrett. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And the shot goes in. Hill's got 16 points.
Well, George Hill looked pretty good going to the rim that time, not thrown off stride, and he created a nice shot opportunity.
It's stolen by Hill. Maladon with the bucket. Maladon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Back to Rivers. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Barrett, wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 21. Fires from the wing. Again, the Thunder score.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
A different look for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for Alec Burks, and it's Peyton in for Austin Rivers. Peyton kicks to Barrett. To end the run, and it's laid in by Peyton. Peyton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, don't want to lose track of Peyton inside. He has size at that guard position and was crafty. Used his body and athleticism and tracked down a no rebound.
At the elbow, it's Barrett. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 8 points for him.
81.
Here's Horford. Again, Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Payton. Makes it off the glass. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Elfrid Payton, this has got to be a big boost of confidence when he can go inside and still score through the trees.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes Hill just could use a little bit of space, and that burst of speed got him up to the rim.
Knicks trail by 21. Payton dishes to Robinson. They double him with Horford. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 9 points for Elfrid Payton.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Knox. 13 feet away. And again, it's New York.
This will help to open up some space if Kevin Knox can stay consistent from that mid-range.
The Thunder leading by 18. Good. New York's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Barrett with the ball. He's got 8.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that R.J. Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong, and he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
Here's Knox. The Thunder making the shot. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. For the Thunder, Diallo, he's checked in for Maladon. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for George Hill. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
I mean, that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson. And the Thunder making a change here. Robinson hits them both. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
And so it's New York with it. The Thunder making the shot. Knocks it loose. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Peyton, following the score by Oklahoma City. For three, Barrett. They grab their own miss, and Robinson is right there.
Well, he's a physical big, and Mitchell Robinson loves to finish like that.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside, Robinson kicks to Barrett, takes a three, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for R.J. Barrett.
101.
And Dort gets it to go.
Next step kind of action there from Shai as he's able to find the open teammate.
Now, here's Bullock. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
So for the Knicks, Noel's checked in for Robinson, and Julius Randle subbed in for Kevin Knox. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Thunder. New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 4th, Julius Randle.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
New York moving the ball around. For three, Bullock. That shot misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 13 from downtown. And it's Bullock missing.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Knicks shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. For three, Barrett. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And that one is stuffed right through.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now, here's Barrett. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Alec Burks checked in for the Knicks. Rivers comes in for Elfrid Payton. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Barrett. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 14 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Randall with the bucket.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 29.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Rivers. Barrett for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So here's Burks. Rivers in the corner. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Burks with the double team. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 31.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the shot goes down.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Up top, Barrett. Randall outside. They get a hand on it. Williams looking around. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Rivers. Looking to end the run. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
It's been unreal offensive performance, Ernie. They've taken this defense to task. They're finding good shots on almost every possession. I don't know that they could have executed any better on that end of the floor.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Elfrid Payton is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Payton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Williams, and it falls over the rim and in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Payton, the pass to Barrett. Payton kicks to Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the Knicks with it. In the corner, Barrett with it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting. And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here's Randle. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Randle's got 24.
Yeah, Randle does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And Jackson gets it to go. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down hard. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 assists.
Good slice and dice from Payton there in the lane, finding room.
16 feet away. The shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett kicks to Payton. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Baisley's checked in. And Diallo subbed in for Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Payton. Tries again. Robinson misses. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 1, the Knicks.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Randle. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Oklahoma City shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. The shot by Baisley, no good. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Payton against Horford. Robinson down low. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Count it. Diallo's got 10.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Payton kicks to Bullock. Pass to Barrett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford.
And Bones, when you look at R.J. Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Kevin Knox comes in for Randall, and it's Burks in for Payton. He hits both from the stripe. For Oklahoma City, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 14. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime, a little cold from the field. And here's Bullock from the arc, and it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Maledon. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Bullock, and the powerful one-handed slam.
He just bangs down the one-handed.
2 very easy points right here. Here's Maledon. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 16 points for Theo Maledon. For New York, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bazley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Maledon. Shoots over Bullock. Bullock with the rebound. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Bazley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Oklahoma City, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Rivers, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Good on the second free throw. Here's Barrett. 21 points in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. Last season's performance for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And that one falls for Robinson.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City the rebound. Pokusevski with the bucket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And so it's New York with it. The Thunder making the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Noel. Defense right on him. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Knicks ball.
Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Well, you look at Burks. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Austin Rivers. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Knox. And he gets the bucket. Knox has got 6.
Nice control by Knox, just impressive and committed to that shot.
For the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Burks for 3, and it's Melodon with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And here's a look at the stats for Robinson. He had a strong showing last season. First in field goal percentage, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the pass to Burks. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. They get it back. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The offensive rebound. Here's Baisley, and it's good, 2 points. Baisley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Down low. Noel trying to break loose, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got his 7th assist here tonight. Oklahoma City has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. From 12 feet out. Here's Knox. Lays it up and banks it in. Knox has got 8.
Love to see a wing player mix it up just a little bit, and Kevin Knox, that hustle led to the hoop.
Pokusevski with the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Rivers. He kicks it to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Deep 2 from Hill. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hill's got 20 points.
A pull up off the dribble from George Hill. That looked good. Second, you lay off him. He'll burn you.
Under foul.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Rivers.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Rivers hits both of them. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Diallo, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Diallo's got 4 this quarter.
A decent passer for a point guard, not traditional. I'd like to see George Hill keep on making good, decisive plays like that.
The Thunder shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. The shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 14 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Now, here is Muscala. Following the shot by Alec Burks. Muscala gets the bucket. To the inside. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
Offensive rebound. Now, here is Muscala. He's covered by Noel. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
15 foul. Substitution on the court.
New York shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Knox the pass to Rivers. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And that one's good. Noel. He's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lets it go. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. There's 49 seconds left in the third. 2 points. That one goes. Burks has got 16 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Stolen by Rivers. Here's the three. Alec Burks, and that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Thunder, Henry Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look for New York. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Peyton in for Austin Rivers. Then for the Thunder, Al Horford. He's checked in for Diallo. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for George Hill. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And remember, in the early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Burks. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Darius Miller, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Maladon. And there's Jackson, and it's Roby in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Clearly a foul.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Thunder leading by 23. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark. And he jams it with authority.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
And here again, the Knicks in transition. Up the court they go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brazdeikis has got 4 points this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Burks leading the charge. Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's Bullock. And that one is hammered home.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Now here's Maladon. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here are the Knicks. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Burks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
Feeds it to Burks. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the shot is good. Dort's got 35.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Payton dishes to Bullock. On its way from Burks for 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Here's Payton. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Knocked loose and stolen by Horford. Now Muscala. Count the basket. And the Thunder lead by 20. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Payton the bounce pass. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Horford. Burks against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Shai comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 48.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Robinson kicks to Bullock. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's blocked. And they're moving it up. Here's Maladon. Offensive rebound. And that one is good. Maladon's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Shooting from New York, Elfrid Payton, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
And he's good on the second. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. From the wing, but they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Kicks it to Bullock. Payton outside. Lets it go with a 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Jackson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Count that bucket. Payton with the ball. Trying to get open is Randall. The shot by Payton, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And they double up Payton. To the paint, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 53. Pass to Bullock. Back to Payton. Quickly. And the three off target. Here's Pokusevski. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Not Shai from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Gibson. Back to Payton. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Oklahoma City has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Shoots over Bullock, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. That's a quick move.
Oklahoma City's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for your Knicks, Elfrid Payton. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. And both free throws good for Payton.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Maladon with the bucket.
Justin Jackson.
And the Knicks with possession here. Passes to Noel. New York moving it around. That one drops for him. Payton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Good show of confidence. Payton looking good, trying his luck from the interior that time.
Here's Maladon. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. To the inside. Quickly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting for New York, Emmanuel quickly. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Knicks making a change here. Vincent's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so Miller will bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Diallo, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Here's Pinson. Rebounded by Jackson. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Quickly, trying to get open as Gibson drops in the tray. Oklahoma City has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And the basket by Hill.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Quickly, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. The Knicks shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. And the rejection by Jackson. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wing shot on the way. The Knicks pull it in. Noel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now the pass to Pinson. The 3. They get it again.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here is Hill. Unloads from 13. Connects, the jumper drops. Hill's got 24.
Good shot from George Hill. Smart play there and decent in the mid-range game.
Quickly, and it's blocked. Here's Roby. He's covered by Noel. Roby can't hit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for New York, Theo Pinson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You know, nights like this, George Hill can be aggressive. Sometimes coaches ask him to do that. Right now, he's got it going.
Pass to Noel. Here's Brazdakis. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Brazdeikis has got 6 in the quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Hill, and Gibson over to help. Hill, no good. The Knicks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Brazdeikis. Quickly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Diallo. After New York gets the 3, kept alive. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 23. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the Knicks with it, and a fast break now for the Knicks. Quickly, Pinson rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Thunder. From deep three-point range, no good there. And New York will come the other way. Here's Brazdeikis. No good with the triple. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Roby. Pass to Hill. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.